All right, let's get a move on then. And some of those hotel stocks are active. Do remember that there has been news for the opening of hotels as well as part of the unlock. And we want to also understand what the travel trends are with the long weekend coming up. So we're connecting then with the management of Mahindra Holidays to talk about just that and lots more. Kavinder Singh is the Managing Director and CEO, Mahindra Holidays. Good to have you on board, Mr. Singh. It is the long weekend, and of course, we're in the midst of a pandemic, so things aren't quite the same as they would have been normally. So what are some of the trends that you're observing in terms of where people are really flocking to? Are there staycations, workcations, driving holidays? What are the trends?
Okay, to give you a simple answer, all of above. Whatever you said is happening, and by the way, we are running sold out. And the good news is that if you look at state-wise, as I have probably mentioned earlier, if you look at Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, these were the states which actually opened the lockdown a little earlier than the other states like Himachal, Uttarakhand, or even Goa. So if you leave the Himachal and Uttarakhand and Goa and parts of Kerala, we are seeing occupancies in excess of 80%. During the weekends, and in some weekends like these ones, we are actually running sold out. And if you also look at during the weekdays, we are 60% plus. So I think there are two things that have happened. One, the gradual easing of lockdowns, and people obviously want to come out. And we have both staycations, vacations, packaging, and also the fact that we have 258,000 plus members. As you know, we run a membership model. And our members are obviously wanting to come because we have two programs that are running simultaneously. We have a Club Mahindra Safe Stay program, which gives them the comfort that all our resorts are Bureau Veritas certified as COVID safe, contactless transactions. And if you look at travel with confidence, we have a door-to-door solution, right from sanitization of your car to travel insurance to COVID insurance, and also if there is a need to get COVID testing done. All of that put together is helping us see the occupancies at the levels that we had not imagined. By the way, September is also turning out to be a good month. It just ended yesterday, and we have seen a real uptick in the occupancies in the month of September.
Okay, so that's good news for you. So which are the cities? I know you spoke of Rajasthan, Karnataka, etc. But, you know, where are some of the resorts where you're seeing good occupancy? Which is the areas that people are really traveling to in this time?
Okay, if I look at down south in Karnataka, Coorg, we have two resorts. We are seeing very good occupancies in those resorts, upwards of 70%. If I move up a little bit, if I come to Goa is not yet there. The improvement is there, significant improvement in occupancies, but not there to the levels of the Coorg resorts. If I come to Maharashtra, we have resorts in Mahabaleshwar and near Lonavala place near Pavna Lake. There we are seeing a big uptick in occupancies. People are heading off to Lonavala and beyond. People are heading off to Mahabaleshwar. We have another resort in Hathgad, which is at the border town of Saputara with the Gujarat. There again, we have seen Gujarat, members coming into Hathgad. And by the way, if I move further up in Rajasthan, Udaipur and Kumbhalgarh, again, we are seeing huge improvement in occupancies, upwards of 70-75%, largely coming in from Gujarat as well as from the Delhi region, NCR region. If I further move up and if I look at Himachal, Uttarakhand, again, in the areas like Corbett, we have resorts there that's showing improvement. There's an improvement happening literally day by day. So in Himachal also, we are seeing improvement because now things have started to change in Himachal in terms of easing off of restrictions. We have resorts around Shimla. We have resorts in Manali, etc. All of these resorts we have opened up, and we are seeing that there is a momentum happening even in the northern locations, even though I would say that the south and west have moved further ahead compared to north because the restrictions were a little tighter in Himachal and Uttarakhand. As they are getting eased off, the improvement in occupancies is seen in these resorts.
Okay. What about pricing, packages? Are you looking at certain kinds of attractive propositions to bring people in at this time?
Okay, pricing and packages are a part of the game. And let me assure you that during July, August, September, there have been very, very attractive prices that we have rolled out to get the occupancies in, both for our memberships as well as for the workcation and the staycation packages that we are running, including daycations, by the way. There is a huge demand for daycations as well, by the way. People come in the morning, they enjoy the facilities and go back in the evening. Of course, driving holidays is the key trend that we had predicted, and that's playing out. So discounts and deals are definitely norm, but I can tell you one thing, that the windows of discounts and deals is closing because right now there is a natural demand that is coming in. There is a significant demand as we look at October, November, December. Another key point to note for leisure, player like us, leisure hospitality player like us, July, August, September is actually not a season. October, November, December is the season. So seasonal demand is coming in. Confidence is coming in because of the measures that we have taken, like travel with confidence. And more importantly, I think people understand that hotels, if good brands, and I must tell you that the big trend that I'm seeing is trust. We are a trusted brand, and trust is very, very critical in getting people to come to you. And I think we are a safe sanctuary away from home. And this is what I think people are looking for. And people are looking for not only just to come to the resort and relax, they actually want to do activities where they remain physically distant and get socially connected. So all our resort experiences have been redesigned, and we are doing activities in a manner that people are able to be outdoors, whether it is e-biking, which is a very nature-friendly way of exploring the resort and beyond, whether it is trails, and whether it is, today you cannot do spa activities. So you have converted the spa areas into meditation and Reiki. So there are wellness experiences that we have created, and people are coming out of the rooms and experiencing them. One very interesting trend I would like to share with you, when people come in the beginning, they want to have in-room dining. But next day, they say, hey, we come to the resort and we see that the restaurants, we have done this queue up. So they are saying now we want to come to the restaurants to enjoy. And more importantly, earlier they would go out of the resort for doing various activities. Today they don't. They remain in the resort. They want to eat in the resort, and they're not wanting to go out. They want to do activities. And this is where we have an advantage. We are anyway in drivable destinations, 80% of our resorts in drivable destinations. We are spread out. Our room sizes are bigger. So all of that is playing out along with the trust that I talked about.
Okay, that's great. You've also been looking for resorts to acquire as part of your acquisition plan. Anything that you've zeroed in there?
On the acquisition, I think I have been continuously scouting as a part of our mandate that we have to look at good leisure properties and resorts which would fit into our brand experience. And at this point of time, I must say that the number of properties that we have seen are large. The numbers are there, but yes, there is an issue on quality and pricing, because at this point of time, I think most of the properties that are coming in are the ones which were there even prior to the COVID. So my personal experience is that we haven't yet got anything which we can lay our hands on, and we remain actually looking out. As you know, most of the properties are with individual owners. There is a sentimental value attached. And therefore, I think it's going to be some time before we are able to look at an acquisition which comes in at the right price. But having said that, our plans for spending money to build our own resorts are on track. We have a Goa resort which is coming in by March. It's a 200 room resort, 150 rooms should come in. We have 33 room expansion happening in Ashtamudi in Kerala. That should also come in time next year. We are also going to break ground in a couple of other locations that we have, been able to lay our hands on. So we are looking at land buying. We are looking at properties. We are looking at capital expenditures. I think I'm already on record to go ahead with about 1,000 to 1,200 crores capital expenditure to build about 1,200 room units for us as we move into the next 3 to 4 years.
Great to hear that, Kavinder. Thanks as always for taking the time out and speaking with us today.